Last time in our Let's Play of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, we succeeded in finding all the parts we needed, all the programs we needed to shut down Goto's yacht. And in doing so, turned off the cloaking device, and the bounty hunters who were sort of waiting from Voga to essentially kill Goto for interfering with his business, with the slug's business, that is, have all descended in. And so we're going to have to fight our way back to the ship. Good luck to Goto, wherever he is. I mean, we've killed pretty much everything on the ship already, and we didn't see him, so... we saw his projection again, though I guess we just let that droid walk away. And it's so different fighting these Duros, who are exactly the same as the Duros we found down on the planet, with my main character as opposed to kind of the backup team, though we are still taking a fair bit of damage. I'm just going around cleaning up. One disadvantage, one of many disadvantages to HK-47 is that he doesn't get healed by the heal power, which is really kind of annoying. I don't intend to use him much. I just bring him along when I think there are going to be other HK droids, just from the standpoint of I want to get his quest. Hopefully I'm not messing anything up with that. But, speaking of... Wait, didn't we fight these guys before? Oh, I guess Atton didn't murder them. And these are these twin sons. And, well, Atton was able to kill them on his own, so how hard can they be, right? Not very. Oh well. They dropped these Twi'lek spinning blades, which, I don't know, maybe they're fun. But, there's more of these GAN.
Let us end this.
All of these enemies have started to drop fairly useful items, and sort of your economic woes should be over at this point because, frankly, there's more than enough money from these things to sell. These Twi'lek spinning blades, they're actually slightly different. One does strength damage, one does constitution damage. They wouldn't be bad as base items, but they can't be upgraded, so just, you know, component or sale fodder, pretty much. And we've been through this entire area before, so I may actually do some of this off screen. Well, I don't think there are enough of them that it's really worth it. Didn't drop anything. I don't think they would have voluntarily locked themselves in jail. You never know, though. I'm going to skip the lab station for now. That's actually better armor for HK-47. I'm not going to worry about it. What a bunch of chumps. But I guess I can't complain because they are dropping fairly useful items. Not what I'm looking for, unfortunately, but what I'm looking for is fairly narrow at this point. The items you really want to find are the better Jedi robes and the better base blasters. Everything else, I don't know, I mean, it's worth picking up, but I wouldn't lose any sleep over it. Now there are two exits off this ship, or there were two docking hatches, which should both be open. We came in at the other one. I wonder what's at this one. I wonder if you can just go in either. Nope. We'll just have to go run back to the other one and get off the... Goto, when he projected himself there, indicated that he was activating the self-destruct sequence, so yeah, probably be a good idea to not spend a whole lot of time on this ship. There's no actual timer or anything, but eventually there's just nothing left to do, so may as well just clear out.
I can't believe we just blew up Goto's yacht. That's gonna destabilize crime throughout this whole sector.
Yeah, well, you'll understand if I hold back the tears.
You don't understand. Crime in the YouTube system, it's like the economy. Plus the power vacuum. Even if Voga gets up and running again, the system is going to be feeling the effects for years to come.
Yeah, well, at least we didn't find that Jedi Master with the weird name.
Ziz Kyle? Well, that's not true. I already found him. Actually, he found me first. He hired me to watch out for you, keep Goto off your back until he could meet with you. We'll need to head back to Nar Shaddaa, to that safe house off the docks. I said I'd meet up with him there if we ran into any trouble.
Hello.
What do you want now?
If you thought to escape my notice so easily, you would be wrong. As a token of my goodwill, I present to you a gift, this droid. It will serve you well on your journey.
Okay. Didn't we just blow up your ship?
A common misconception not supported by facts.
Okay, well, what about this droid here?
As I indicated, this unit will remain with you and guard you. It will also serve as an effective voice for my orders during your journey.
Okay, will it try to kill me?
I cannot harm you. You are the key to saving the Republic. Pray that you do not prove yourself otherwise.
Okay. Thanks for the droid. Yeah. Anyway.
So, you have returned from exile. Kavar thought you might, if only to wander your old battlegrounds. But I did not think you would come to Nar Shaddaa. Still, you were always a difficult one to read, both when you were tied to the Force, and even more when it was lost to you.
Okay, well, we've got some questions.
No doubt. I think the answers will provide us both with some measure of peace. I have kept secrets for far too long.
Okay. And you can ask about what happened at the end of the trial.
Ah, so the records of your trial were found. Good. Sometimes I think this galaxy would be a better place if there were less Jedi secrets. But I have no answer for you, as much as I would like to give one. We vowed never to speak of it. And although I would not keep promises to Jedi, I keep promises I make to others. And Kavar was a friend. If we were gathered as one, then the promise might be revoked. Until then, I can say nothing.
Okay, well, let's look at the other questions.
What I can tell you, I will.
And, you can ask about, being cut off from the Force.
Is that what you think? We did no such thing, but it is a technique that has been used as punishment in the past, yes. It is a rare sentence, and to my knowledge it has only been done once, at a moment where a Jedi discipline has failed. What caused your loss, I fear, was different. I am not certain I understand it. We did not understand it fully then, and only recently do I feel we may have become enlightened. The other masters may have more knowledge of this, but I do not. And I do not know if they even live. Does it matter? It seems your power has returned. Perhaps the loss was not a loss at all.
Okay, well that's what we wanted to know.
Now I must take up the role I was ready to cast aside. This threat has finally revealed itself, and we Jedi will need to stand together. I did not speak fully of what I have felt. Staying on Nar Shaddaa, it is an exile of sorts, one that I have chosen. I, too, lost a Padawan on Malachor, not to the battle, but to the alternative, to the teachings that Revan brought from the unknown regions. And I was not the only Jedi Master to watch a student turn on them.
Okay. And you could say that your students were taught to protect innocents even when you would not.
No, they were not to blame, but many of the Order did so. It was a difficult time, a time of strong emotion. Perhaps the Council, perhaps the Order itself had grown arrogant in their teachings. It is easy to cast blame, but it is perhaps time the Order accepted responsibility for their teachings and their arrogance and come to recognize that perhaps we are flawed. Not once did I hear one of the Council claim responsibility for Revan, for Exar Kun, for Ulik, for Malak, or for you. Yet, you were the only one who came back from the wars to face our judgment. And rather than attempting to understand why you did what you did, we punished you instead. Our one chance to see where we had gone wrong, and we cast it aside. And now, that decision has come back to us and may carry with it our destruction. Perhaps there is something wrong in us and our teachings, and though I tried, I could not cause that thought to leave me, so I left the Council. And I was not the only one. That is why many scattered, and why many in the Republic do not trust us, and why we do not trust ourselves. Make no mistake, I am no Jedi. This is the end, you see. After this, there will be nothing, and I think it will be for the best. Do you wish to do battle now? I have nothing more to say.
Alright, you can essentially kill him at this point and gain dark side points, but, you know, I'm going to bring up that Revan redeemed himself, and so there certainly must be some hope.
It provides no comfort at all, for reasons in which I still must keep secret. Suffice to say, redemption was not Revan's choice, and I have never believed those of the Council who attempt to console themselves otherwise for the crime they committed.
Okay, well, you know, anyway, can we get anything out of this? You know, can you teach us anything?
But we have spoken enough, I think, and words, I think, dull us both. Let us speak through the Force, through sparring. This is a long war, I fear, with many battles left to fight. You will need to conserve your strength when using the Force, if you hope to make it through the long road ahead. This form heightens your affinity to the Force, allowing you to gather your strength faster, even in the midst of combat.
This is a special
Perhaps
force
exile
form.
has been good to you indeed. It has certainly not dulled your instincts, nor the speed at which you learn. I shall go to Dantooine, to the ruins of the Enclave. If you gather the others, I will meet you there. And thank you, Exile. You're returning. It is good that you are back among us.
Okay. This episode has gone long, though, so we're going to cut it off here.